It's hard to reduce a 6-week visit to St. Vincent and the Grenadines to one short video, but here goes. We're back in Young Island Cut. We're here to get PCR tests that are required in order for us to go to St. Lucia. We've been here for 5 days. Here we are, waiting to get our exit PCR tests so that we can go to St. Lucia. There actually was a crowd in this tent, but we're like the last man standing. We're going to be the last ones in. Hopefully that means that they'll do a last in, first out test processing. I'm sure that's the way it works. And our tests.
Well, yeah, won't our tests be on top of the pile?
Our tests will be on the top of the pile and get processed first. That's the way it's going to work. Let's hope.
Hope. Nice. Good. Head up for me, please. Yeah. All you need to do, open them up. Saturday. Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, feels good. Oh.
What's the name of your device? We visited quite a few islands and anchorages. Here is our track. This is how it started. We had to say goodbye for now to 2 of the crew. Dennis's bags are packed.
Yes.
Getting ready to go to the airport.
Yes.
Oh well. I'm sure he's excited to go home, but
Yes. Excited for you guys to continue your adventure.
we're not really excited to have him leave.
Jordan,
Yeah.
must be. Merry Christmas to you and all. Yes.
Yeah.
Garrett, we'll see Garrett.
Yeah, tell Sandy thanks. Well, this is another sad day. Chris is leaving. This really does bring our Atlantic crossing to an end.
Yeah.
Sorry to see you go, buddy.
Appreciate the invitation. It's been great.
Yeah,
You guys are going to have some great times down here in the Grenadines.
I think so. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it's been a good trip.
We saw many beautiful and interesting places. This is St. Vincent, seen from Fort Duvernay. Well, Chris, Jai, and I made it to Mystique, home of world-famous Basils. This is Petite Nevis. Friendship Bay. This is Admiralty Bay in Beckway. The town there is Port Elizabeth. It was raining like crazy yesterday, but today is absolutely gorgeous. Today we anchored in Miro. This is Saline Bay. There's us and one other boat here. Horseshoe Reef and the Tobago Keys. That's the turtle sanctuary over there. moored on the outside of Young Island because there's no room on the inside, and there's Fort Duvernay in the early mornings that night.
Okay, what is this with the giant leaves?
It is commonly called elephant ears.
Elephant, okay.
Elephant ears. And the one that coming down on the tree, it's philodendron.
Yeah, philodendron.
Okay.
So it's
We have
interesting.
small one too for house.
We've had
Yes,
small ones
we've
for
had small
houseplants
ones.
back in the States.
Yes.
Nothing anywhere near as big as that.
No, leaves never get that
Never
big.
get that big.
Elephant.
Yeah.
It's like being in it's a bug's life.
They get white and black seeds
Come out.
inside. Yeah.
Huh.
So do they come down? They fall and then
They
you
will
can
fall,
eat them?
yeah. They will fall.
Wow. I
That's a
love
crazy
this
tree.
plant.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
A cannonball.
Cannonball.
Hmm.
And the flowers of this will come out every day and last for one day. They
Is
come
that
in the
right?
morning, they fall off in the afternoon.
And then
Every day and
Every
last
day.
for one day. It's have a nice smell, so you can hold that. Yeah. And
That's
why
not a
you
nice
say
smell. It's very,
yeah.
very.
why you say
Nice.
cannonball, it's be a big brown ball, so when the ball drops, explodes like a cannon will scatter the seed
Oh,
pads
really? It
around.
scatters the pods.
Yeah,
Okay.
scatter
Okay.
the pads
God,
around.
this is
that's
beautiful.
interesting that it grows
Yeah,
branches
cannonball,
out
yeah.
from everywhere.
Yeah, from some.
Here we are on the Beckway Market dinghy dock. It's actually Port Elizabeth. We're going to.
Hello.
Here's Main Street in Port Elizabeth. This is where all the action is. There's Maria's Cafe. We're going to go up there. It's a great cafe. So we can go check out Piper Marine. Uh-oh, looks like it might be closing. And there's Alex Sales. Alex fixed our A sail for us. This is the dinghy dock at Bougainvillea in Clifton.
You want us to come in now? Or not? Yeah? Yes. Over here?
There's downtown Clifton. And this is the market.
Hello.
Here's Clifton Harbor. Really used for kiteboarding. According to the cruising guide, this is the kite surfing capital of the Windward Islands. This is Chatham Bay, the other side of Union Island from Clifton. There's a little resort there. That pink building is Secchi's, where we're going for dinner. There's a Sunset Bar. We're going to go over there later. And let's walk across here. And Over here is excellent snorkeling along the rocks. Far better snorkeling than we had in the Tobago Keys. This is Seki's place. Yeah. Seki and Vanessa.
That's something that's food.
This is Seki and Vanessa's place now. This is awesome.
They make great bread, delicious. We've already eaten 2 of our cookies.
Oh yeah.
I forget to tell you.
I love it. And we got to go sailing. We're just playing today. There's Jai.
Hi.
We've just come out and we're going to try and see how close to the wind this thing will point, because cruising catamarans are notoriously horrible at pointing the wind. Right now we're in about 20 knots of true wind. We're pointed, our apparent wind angle is 40, set for 42, but I'm using the autopilot because I'm lazy. And we're somewhere around there, 42, 45, which is pretty good. I'm going to try and sneak it up and see how high we can go before we get into irons.
I wanted to say that we're playing out here today because even though the wind is kind of high and the waves are kind of high, it's pretty safe. We just left Tobago Keys back there. We're on our way to Union Island up there.
Over there.
Up there. So we're in a pretty good place to just play.
Although we're still basically in the middle of the Atlantic. Well, we're not in the middle of the Atlantic. We're at the edge of the Atlantic.
Oh, we wish we had these winds in the Atlantic.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, all day on cut out.
Guy's gonna go try and tighten the what is that?
Stuck on our
Leech
lifeline.
Leech line. See if we can get some of this stupid luffing out of that sail. Looks like crazy. Well, we're set for a parent of 35. We're doing 35. Our speed has dropped. It's only 4.5 knots. We probably would have been doing about over 5 if we fell off 10 degrees. Still, that's pretty impressive, I think. I don't think we're going to do much better than 35. I could try 30, but I'll bet we get stuck in irons.
Well, let's push it, see where irons start.
Let's try it. We are having a great ride today. We just left Beckway. We're heading back to Young Island Cut. The true wind speed's around 25 knots. Our apparent wind speed is pushing 30. We're pretty hard on the wind for a cat. 44 degrees. And we're doing over 8.5. Look at that, 8.5 knots. That's pretty good.
Guy is not going up front to sit.
No, it's a rock and ride. But the effects of COVID are everywhere. This is a picture from Maria's. Normally this place would be packed. Because of COVID, we are basically the only ones here. So we here are on the beach in Sailing Bay. We got it pretty much to ourselves. Well, that's not true. We have it to ourselves. There's a stack of lounge chairs, which I'm sure in non-COVID days would be lined up on the beach, waiting for the people from cruise ships to come over and enjoy this a really nice area. COVID has really ruined things. The Ranch Escapade. In pre-COVID days, I'm sure this was a rockin' place, but I'm not sure anything's going on here now. Great beach. There's the Tobago Keys.
This looks like a dinghy ladder.
Looks like some kind of ladder.
Come over here with our snorkel gear.
Well, we're gonna come anchor over here. Here's a view from the Combination Cafe on my row. That's looking at Union Island. And again, because of COVID, the place is pretty much empty. Well, we've got good news, big relief, just in the nick of time. Around 3:30, I got emails that our PCR test came back negative, which gave us just enough time to rush over to Customs and Immigration at Blue Lagoon because they closed at 5. So, actually, I think I got the notification at 3:15. And then called Jimmy. Jimmy got Sophia down here. Just Sophia came down in her slippers. She came so fast to get to us and hustled us over there. So tomorrow morning we're going to start nice and early, get out of here and head to St. Lucia. Here's a preview of our next episode. We arrived in St. Lucia yesterday. We checked in today. They gave us these fantastic Disneyland bracelets.